It's been 70 years since the Supreme Court ruled that segregation in school was unconstitutional. But here in North Carolina, data shows schools are more segregated now than they were in the 80s. WCNC Charlotte's Tradesha Woodard digs into the data.
School integration. It was a vision many believed could actually happen 70 years ago. But as decades passed, recent numbers show progress is at a standstill.
Our viewpoints need to change. The way that we look at other cultures need to change, and the way that we integrate our schools need to change.
CMS sophomore Quentin Canty is calling for change across the Tar Heel state. He says the only way to move forward is together.
It's time to break that narrative, and it's time to change it.
The division, once based solely on race, but a recent study of North Carolina public schools shows now financial divisions are placing some schools back in the past. Neighborhoods tend to be segregated by socioeconomic status, keeping kids of color in low-income areas.
The numbers don't lie. I'm afraid that we are leading our people into a burning house.
The president of Charlotte-Mecklenburg NAACP says the issue places limitations on the value of education.
Schools that are predominantly white students are going to be doing far better than children who are non-white, because all the resources are going to go to those students. That's just the fact.
The North Carolina Association of Educators found white students received more than 60% of the state's private school vouchers last year, even though they make up less than 40% of the population in North Carolina schools.
There should be serious outrage coming from children of color and their parents.
Here locally, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools was considered a success at integrating classrooms. But now the same study says the district is the most segregated district in North Carolina.
We need to put policies in place, people in place, concepts in place, tactics in place that are prevention to what is happening today.
As the push for change continues, some are anticipating that the dream that was put in place 70 years ago may actually come true.
I'm always hopeful.
We can do this as long as everybody's optimistic.
Tradesha Woodard, WCNC Charlotte.